Dropping towards Georgia Pole.
A lot of people are going to be moving up to top George. We've got north there with all the towers. Plenty of people moving down south as well. As you mentioned, Rosshok could be a hotspot. We're going to scope in just a little bit more. Make sure we show you exactly where these people are going to be dropping. Yasnaya could be a huge pocket of players also.
Pochinki is still available as well. You can do the longer flight to Pochinki, so keep your eyes. You can see most people heading south. Look at this play. Everyone's pushing southerly. So this could make the school pretty busy as well. Pochinki, the places that I actually detest, might have some action. Yasnaya's got a good couple, a few heading further north. And Smack, let's have a look at Flom. Smack towards the north. We've got a Zaki play coming in. We've got the
tear opponents about 2 rooms and no gun whatsoever. Oh, no, that's going to be a Vest. Picks up the level 1, still looking for this gun. Come on, give the man a gun. Oh, there we go. That's an AKM. So now the AKM, it does so much damage to people who are undergeared.
Yeah, 48 damage overall anyway is the general thing for 7.6. And then you get down to like the 41 for the 5.5, which has got a bit of both. For me, get that full auto staying here. You don't want the M16, excuse me, at this point. Just because it's single fire, you can go up to burst. Even preference should tell you that you want the full auto in this close quarter combat. You're already seeing a couple of kills come in, mostly with pistols and lighter tier weapons. You know, it's not going to be massive, and there's the full auto coming through. You can see him just cycling through it. He should be trying to get a little bit more, but again, this is kind of what you expect from school. Very light gear.
That's going to be Cross. Unfortunately, the first man to fall straight out of the gates is going to be down to interrogate. One of our players is actually over 3K rating on the servers right now, so certainly a dark horse that we did mention previous to this, opting to move over to poolside, try and get this one in.
You're moving into people who've gone early to the melee base. So you're going to see a couple of kills. Cat managed to find a kill again, the partner of Size Syndicate from the very early Survivor games, managed to beat Sacriel at the very end there. That was the victory many, many years ago. But yeah, Sweat actually could just play this spot in theory. He could wait for them to cross back over, but again, the circle doesn't mean they will likely cross this side of the bridge.
I don't even think he's got a gun. I really think
there's a lot of outskirts around here.
Oh!
Ow.
Rip.
Adren just got...
Adren's dead.
Look at the face. Just eyes on the face there. Adren, what's happened, buddy?
Great catch there.
North American CS
Low.
in its prime.
Comes in with the M16 and down he goes. And now I'm just going to take your stuff, Mike. Oh, and we've got a crate. What's in this? That's going to be...
Is that a Groza? Yeah.
That is a Groza. Now, the Groza is a disgusting weapon because not only is it...
beast.
Yeah, not only does it fire 7.62, it's basically an AKM, but the accuracy and the fire rate is insane. It's insanity.
Yeah. So if you played like any other game that has like an SMG in it with the high... How's that Groza? Yeah, when we're after here, if I'm completely honest. And there's Quisha, the guy from the early interviews. But look at this fight. Is he? Ooh, he's second guessed. Why did you stop? Keep going.
Why is he paused?
I'm terrified watching this.
What's he doing? Run.
He's
going to go for it. He's going to engage it.
If that buggy had a horn, you'd be hearing the toot toots coming out. The little toot toot. It doesn't have one, sadly. Only the others do. So, you know, that's a real shame. Maybe you could have a little, again, which just gives you a little bit of a boat play coming out. I'm hoping we don't see too much water play, if I'm honest. I'm not a fan of people just sitting in there. Nice connections on the shot. So that's going to be from the hill, surely. The Cloud9 player laying it down from the rocks above. But there's the damage coming through to the player watching earlier, which was Ninja. He's run into the people in higher, better positions already. You can bang out shots, though. If he's got maybe a 4 times a red dot, I'd rather not see a holo on that AK, but whatever he's got, you can definitely take these buildings, but he has to move into... Oh, you can see the player! He's got cover, though. He's going to play aggressive. He wants this fight. He does have the shotgun, so maybe he can get something going here. Peek in the corner, working his way in. He wants this fight. He's going to play it out smart, though. Listen to the drop. He's heard the drop. He's heard the drop. Oh, God, you've got to be gutted. That is going to be the end. Just a huge deny. Ninja decimates the player who thought he'd be pushing him. The around the world, the rope-a-dope didn't work out that time. But look at Panda creeping in. Has he been spotted? Has he been heard? The battle of the doors, the battle of the shotguns begins.
One player will get away with his life. As you mentioned, that player did try to dupe him out, but unfortunately Ninja was having none of it. He knows this player's round the corner, so he's just going to keep following through. He wants to finish this one off. Will he get this kill? Oh, no! He gets pinched in the head! Down he goes. See you later, Ninja. That's the second time, unfortunately, my man has been chasing a kill, and he has been denied. He is eliminated. Now look at the UAS. 2 of them just in the middle of the road. He's like, okay, so there's definitely 110% people somewhere in these compounds. Evermore's round the corner. He's driving right into him. This is dangerous. Evermore. He's round the corner. He just nails him as soon as he gets out of the car. His Uber turns up, but unfortunately, the passenger gets dropped off and eliminated. That is so unfortunate.
Look, Evermore's been playing the game that he wants to. He watched it arrive. That was like a special, you know, delivery of whatever he fancied. Get some meds, get some guns. He's good to go. Now, Evermore's a curious gets impatient. Flom still got meds. He's boosting back up. And I think neither of them really want to take the risk here. Flom's trying to bait a shot. He's essentially doing what you do in CS of the wide peak. So you kind of bait the shot out first, get the kind of bullets going, and then you take the fight. But oh, Flom's taking a risk. That's 2 shots back to back. One more and it's going to be delivered. But no, back down to cover. This is good stuff from Syndicate, showing patience.
If he really wanted to, there we go. And this is exactly what I was about to say. He could actually peek, and he could hold the angle. He could hold the angle, wait till Flom comes out again. Flom's not actually healing up, I don't believe, so maybe he's completely out of meds. No Red Bull left in the tank whatsoever. Again, though, Syndicate can hard peek if he really wants to, but now Flom is prepared for it.
Yeah, and also Flom can back away here. He's got a Deflate behind him. He could just dip over to if he needs to back away, which he really should be now. I know he wants this kill. I know he's hoping that he can get it done, but Syndicate not only got a suppressor, so he's not really being pushed on his position. Flom's ringing the dinner bell. You know what I mean? You're letting that Lee Enfield go in Cherno. Let's remember those times, essentially, is what's happening right now. Flom needs to be very cautious. Got the angle again, back and forth. These little jiggle peaks are lovely, but Lex goes down, who is the outstanding guy from the Mythic side. Maybe Flom wants to try and avenge his fallen teammate and take it out on Syndicate, but oh, Chappie losing out there. Stone Mountain. We're seeing a lot of players fall right now. That top 42 is now just starting to begin.
And look at this, still with a high advantage. Flom is ready for the engagement. Syndicate's pushed back down also. Now he's going to have to heal back. It looked like Flom does have bandages, so he can at least keep topping himself up. We'll see Syndicate bandaging as well. Nick himself a Red Bull. Fair play to the man. Get that health absolutely banked up. Circle is now condensing. And you look at that kind of...
Kicking off here. I don't know who's going to come out on top of this. This is very risky on the farm area. There's a lot of players, there's a lot of cover, a lot of small buildings to work from.
Break's gone.
Break's down.
Break's gone.
He is down. He was one of the players at the farm, but you're going to see a bit of water play here, which is just vile to watch. And there's the punish. Good tags back to back. Can't do much more than that. You've still got to move. You've still got to run. And that is, I'm not sure who this is we're watching, but he's got the suppressor. He's still got nades. He can make this hurt. Again, if you want to rush up a little bit closer, but you've got to be a bit careful. A player can still go into the back of the boat and shoot out from it. You can't really do much more than that, but yeah, no one likes to watch the water.
The only thing he could... Oh, he's getting shot from behind us.
Yeah, behind him, he doesn't know about it. He's confused, all you like.
He's still standing his ground. I don't think he realised that bullet came. He's getting dinked again. All right, he's actually going to drive in the water. Fair play to him. Now he'll jump out. Yeah. So the one player that he was going for a Rich, he's going to sit in the back of it and go, please get the kill.
One shot. Brilliant stuff. That was a lovely, lovely shot.
What a play.
No, beach it, Jesus.
I was going to go from what was an amazing play to what could have been worst play. Over 3K rating North American player coming out of Noble Gaming. M24 in his back pocket. I want to see what kind of damage he can do. I'm hearing more bullets. Same again. Same scenario. Sit in the passenger seat. Try and drill people down. He's got the silencer. Kirby Lama will go down, unfortunately, to Cake. Cake takes her out.
That's on the beach. You're going to see it now.
Yeah, he lands on the beach and it's just... He's there chilling, so he knows where he is. I think he took a pop at him.
But look at the terrain surrounding these. Okay, so Cake, for example, has the terrain advantage. He's got a nice defilade to play with. You do have an 8-time, so that basically gives you a little bit of room to work with. A lot of loot there, a bit of a loot goblin approach, but hey, if it works, it works.
The most important thing for... Oh!
There's the M24. That just sings, doesn't it?
Bye-bye. See you later. That's what you get for trying to dink people in the side of a boat. It worked first time, my friend, but not the second time. Cake says no, not today. Lands a bullet between his...
It'd be quite tricky to find people in that, even in third person. Hearing this, oh, look at the HP on this player, though, getting out of the car. A mistake to be made. Why did you not expect someone to be in here? You're hearing these shots. They're not suppressed, but this is where it matters. Cake, what can you do? Show us what you're made of, my man, because I'm loving the play so far.
Time to run. He does have the cover of the hay bales. He's also going to get inside that circle now. Oh, no, just drifts for a second more. He's completely stimmed up. You're hearing the bullet dinking off the floor, though, bouncing around. He's running into somebody, though, doesn't see them coming. And now the M24 hits the floor, unfortunately. Will that player capture it, though? Yes, it will, so Idaculus
takes the risk.
Sniper rifle now go into his hands.
I'm not sure why we're watching him. There we go. Let's have a look around. Scoom locks down a building. The buildings that remain a hot property, of course. That's why you want to be a little bit hard to get run up on here, but nice spray control coming out from Scoom. Nice work from him. Absolutely powerful play. So again, keep yourself in these buildings for now. Play it smart, play it safe. You're seeing the big players doing this. This is the smart plan that I like to see.
Inside the circle as well, so plenty of time. He can chill here for a bit and let players advance forward and wipe them out from that window. Evermore, unfortunately, in no man's land. He's only got a little hut to try and stay alive, but he is getting tapped second, and there it is. One player will have to be forced outside the farm. Moleman's moved. And unfortunately, though, person inside the farm, that's going to be Dingus Khan. Was just waiting for him, melts him as well. Perfect play from him, realizes the circle is on his back and is forcing him into his line of sight. Two players, though, moving through the field. That's going to be Ollie. That's another player out of Luminosity. Also, one player
this
coming out.
This could be a banger of a shot. Ollie needs to land this, though.
That's going to give away his position, unfortunately, but he's also got the pressure of the circle closing him. It's got to force him out of nowhere.
Someone's heard this. Daz has heard this. One of the Noble guys, he's going to position himself for a push now, being so dedicated to hearing this, but the LG player working his way in. Got to be careful. Nice work from Ollie in the end. Delivers every single bullet of that 5.56, but every single shot he makes, you can see the other players getting closer and closer. Vis eyes this up as well. Two of the bigger players maybe throwing this down, yeah.
He's actually going to tag him, but Daz, as you mentioned, he knows exactly where this one player is. He's been listening for a while. He's forced to move back, but he's also getting shot from on top of the hill. So top of the hill at the moment, doing some serious damage. Great shots coming out of Ollie, but
sick work.
The kill is insane.
Great stuff.
Doesn't realise the player's still down low, though. Now
he's going to see him, third person.
Yeah, there we go. So he did cop for him. He throws the bullet up top, the grenade up top. But this is keeping him pinned. Oh, yeah, will fall. That's going to be Dingus Khan taken out by Spy Jaya. Several people now inside the circle. Two more.
Look at Scoom and Vis.
They're still so going. Close. Are they in the building?
Yeah, the winner of this fight, I think, will win this game. They get the high ground from it. For me, at least, Evermore's going to be watching the push across the road. He knows it's about, but can we try and get the view of the other guys behind him? These guys are just playing the third-person angle. These two are what I'm interested in. Do they know the battle? Do they know the fight? They're going to hear these shots. He's moving up. Scoom's got to know there's players close by. But how does he work his way out of this one? Looks towards the balcony. He's going to have to wait on this. Not stimmed up either. He does have stims. I just saw the red ball, and I saw everything else. This is going to hear the door shut. This is what matters. Down to 4 now. This, I don't think that Scoom knows there's a player below him. He's laying down fire here. That's Scoom going to get another kill. Top 3 now, but he's going to be closed in on. The luck begins slowly creeping up, but he has the safety of the door. But as soon as he drops, this is surely going to just absolutely destroy him. Or does he realize? Is he being an ultimate slick daddy right here? Because that would be amazing if it is.
Oh, well, he's going to move, so yeah, Scoom's going to get the information. There you go. Information has been given away. Maybe that was the potential. He'll try and bait the door. Will he close it again? He knows exactly where he is. He keeps looking at him. Thing is, though, if he... Oh, is he actually going to get in the car and bail?
Vis right now is taking meds. I don't know if he heard the drop. So Vis doesn't know this, but Scoom's trying to find an angle. The third person's going to come into play. They both see each other. Oh, Scoom! Absolute beautiful play, and now it's Evermore against him, waiting towards the south, slowly creeps up. Oh, no! It's Evermore! He appears at the right time, peeks over the hill. The third person play plays well for him, but Scoom went above and beyond. 5 kills for him, but Evermore played patiently.